Okay, Leah, the secret's out. You're facing Sinead Kavanagh in Dublin in February. How excited are you?
I can't remember the last time I've been so excited for a fight, and the fact that it's in Dublin. Do you know, I think this fight was only ever going to happen in Dublin, and it's going to be such a historic special night for the fans and for us, and such a great moment for history.
Yeah, the rumour started to kind of circulate on social media before Christmas. Was it hard to keep it under wraps during the Christmas break? I'm sure there's a lot of people asking you.
Not really. It's not really. I don't really talk about it. Like I get a fight and a fight date, and I just focus on that. Really, it's not that hard, I suppose, because I'm talking about it with my coaches or trainers. So yeah.
And talk to me about Sinead. Obviously, anyone who watches her knows her fight style quite quickly. She's a puncher. She's a brawler. Boxing background. What are your thoughts on the facing her with your background?
Yeah, Sinead is so dangerous. She's such a dangerous fighter, and she's not just a brawler. She's very technical in her striking and her footwork and her distance. And she fights. She lands. Her timing's very good on her striking. And she's got good takedown defense. So she's one of the toughest fights I'm gonna have, and she's one of the best in the world. And I think it's so special that we're both, so high in a division, like highly ranked in one of the major organizations, and it's probably going to be the biggest Irish fight of all time. And it's definitely such a exciting fight for the fans to watch because we're so different stylistically, but we both love the finish. So I just think it's just great.
Yeah, and we've seen in your last fight against Jessica Borgia, your striking game, I think, was really improved. You were very clean. A lot of your shots landed. Is that something that would encourage you coming against Sinead?
I just felt a bit more relaxed in my last fight. The fight before I had horrendous camp and weight cut and everything. Just everything went well for the last camp, and just working on different areas. And yeah, I just don't really look too much at my last fight. I just focus on my next opponent and what I need to do to win.
Yeah, and you mentioned there that it's arguably the biggest Irish fight of all time. Just looking at both of your records in the Tree Arena, I think you've had 3 fights and won all 3 there. Sinead, I think, has had 2 in Bellator and 3 in BAM, and she's unbeaten as well. It'll be a crazy atmosphere, won't it, with the two of you? It's obviously an arena the two of you love, but like one of you is going to have to lose.
Yeah, I think it's going to be electric. From the walkout to every second in the fight, it's going to be such an experience for the fans. I always say to anybody, if they can Bellator Dublin, to do it. Like, I've been to every show in the world and every promotion, and especially in this day and age, to feel that energy in an arena isn't normal, and it's not something you'll experience more than a couple of times. So if you get the chance to be there, definitely be there.
And on the night, obviously, we've got this fight, which is massive. Then we've got Peter Queeley's back in action, Brian Moore's back in action, and then on top of all that, we've got a world title fight. It's going to be an incredible night, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Peter and Kane's a great fight, and then I think Austin and Gegard is such a fantastic matchup stylistically as well. So, and I know there's a lot of other great fights going to be announced. So it's definitely going to be one of the biggest Bellator cards of the year.
Yeah, with all these big fights coming to Dublin, like Peter had his world title fight there before Christmas. Now we've got another one. We've got you and Sinead. It really kind of slams home the fact that Dublin is almost the fight capital of Europe now, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. There's no question. I don't see anywhere else putting on. I don't see anywhere else putting on the shows or the crowds like Dublin, and it's definitely unrivaled in that.
And we know Sinead's coming off a loss against Chris Cyborg in the world title. Looking at this fight between the two of you, is that something you have aspirations on looking forward? A world title fight not too far down the line, hopefully?
Yeah, of course. That's always my goal, is to be a world champion. I was an amateur world champion, and it's my destiny to be a professional world champion. I just have to keep growing and keep getting better and keep winning.
Yeah. And what did you think of Sinead's fight against Cyborg? Obviously, it didn't go her way. It started off quite well, and then it kind of just turned.
Yeah, I think it could have went her way if she had landed one of her big shots. She's just as dangerous as Cyborg striking, and she was unlucky in that Cyborg connected before she did.
Yeah, and just in terms, finally, your preparations for the fight, I noticed before Christmas you had a new gym installed. Was it in your home? Will you do a lot of your camp there, or will you be training in your regular gym in Belfast?
I do bits and pieces. I do morning pad work if I get my coach to come up there. I don't do a lot there because I'm training. I've training a few different places, but it definitely helps to get those extra sessions in.
Yeah. Okay, Leah. Well, that's all I need right now. Best of luck in your preparations, and I'll speak to you in February.
Thank you.
Thanks, Leah. All the best.
Bye.